The Heart of the Mansion, a life-changing story. Ethan Reynolds was a man of wealth, power, and precision, a strict millionaire who built his empire from the ground up. Ethan had little patience for frivolities, mistakes, or emotions. But behind his cold exterior, he carried a deep wound: the loss of his wife, leaving him as a single father to his 6-year-old son, Oliver. The boy, lonely and withdrawn, struggled to find joy in his gilded yet empty life. Desperate for a solution, Ethan sought a nanny, not a mother figure, not a friend, just someone to take care of his son. That's when Emma Collins walked into his life, a young woman with nothing but a resilient spirit and a warm heart. Emma had faced her own share of struggles. Raised in poverty, she knew what it meant to fight for survival, but she never lost her kindness or her belief in the goodness of people. When Emma stepped into the grand Reynolds mansion for the first time, she was overwhelmed by its size and luxury, but the coldness of the home was unmistakable. Oliver barely spoke, and Ethan's stern instructions left no room for error. "Your job is simple," Ethan told her curtly. "Keep my son safe, fed, and occupied. I don't need any drama or distractions." What Ethan didn't expect was how Emma's warmth would start to crack the walls he had so carefully built around his life. A bond with Oliver. Emma's first challenge was Oliver. He had become reclusive, uninterested in the toys, books, or lavish comforts his father provided. Emma, however, approached him with patience. Instead of forcing him to open up, she shared stories of her own childhood, drawing parallels between their loneliness. Slowly, Oliver began to trust her. One day, Emma took him outside to the mansion's neglected garden. Together, they planted flowers, teaching him the joy of nurturing life. For the first time in years, Oliver laughed, a sound that caught Ethan's attention from his study window. Clashes with Ethan. Ethan, however, was not amused. He viewed Emma's methods as distractions from her responsibilities. "You're here to take care of my son, not play games," he snapped after finding them painting in the garden. But Emma refused to back down. "Your son doesn't need a caretaker, Mr. Reynolds. He needs a parent, someone who sees him, not just provides for him." Her words stung, but they also lingered in Ethan's mind. The turning point. One evening, Ethan overheard Oliver telling Emma about his biggest wish: that his father would spend more time with him. Emma encouraged the boy, saying, "Sometimes people build walls not to keep others out, but to see who cares enough to break them down." Her words struck a chord with Ethan. He began to notice the changes Emma had brought to their home. Oliver was happier, more expressive, and even braver. For the first time, Ethan felt guilt for the distance he had created. The unexpected twist. Just as Ethan started to see Emma's true value, a piece of her past came to light. One of his business associates recognized Emma and revealed that her family had lost everything because of one of Ethan's ruthless acquisitions years ago. Shocked and conflicted, Ethan confronted Emma, accusing her of having ulterior motives. Emma, heartbroken, explained that she had no idea Ethan was connected to her family's downfall when she accepted the job. "But even if I had known," she said, tears in her eyes, "I wouldn't have let that stop me from helping your son. Oliver deserves happiness, no matter what." Her sincerity pierced through Ethan's doubts. Realizing his mistake, he apologized not only to Emma but also to Oliver. For the first time, Ethan admitted his failures as a father and a man. A new beginning. Ethan worked to repair the damage he had caused, not just to Emma's family, but to his relationship with his son. He spent more time with Oliver, joined them in the garden, and even learned to laugh again. As for Emma, she planned to leave, believing her presence would only complicate things. But Ethan stopped her at the gate, his voice trembling with vulnerability. "You didn't just change Oliver's life, Emma, you changed mine. Stay not as an employee, but as part of our family." The lesson. Emma stayed, and together, they built a home filled with love, understanding, and second chances. The once cold mansion became a place of warmth and laughter, proving that money might build walls, but love and kindness tear them down. This story reminds us that compassion and genuine connection can heal even the deepest wounds, and that sometimes the most unexpected people have the power to change our lives forever.